Well, it's that time of the week, and these wonderful people join us. It's Mark and Cindy Kujawa. They are our chappies.
Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Did I say your name right?
Yes, you did.
so
You are
good at
doing
it.
really well. You get the cool Java.
Yeah.
You're really happening with that.
I visually, I've got, like one of those ruts in my brain that you
Yes.
talked about last week.
Yes.
I see myself looking at you saying it. Kujawa.
It's a song.
Kujawa.
Ta-cha.
There we go. There we go. So
Let's do
anyway.
the Congo line.
Yes.
Brilliant.
Oh, my goodness.
We should just call it the Kujavas.
Oh.
No.
No.
No, it's about God, not us. Is
All
that
right.
a bit too spiritual?
Yeah, okay, anyway. Right.
Well, what we are going to call it is Word for Champions today. This is
Wow.
our title for the week.
Yay.
You got that word out, didn't you?
It's the
Title.
title for the week. Word for Champions. And Mark's going to share with us today.
Yeah. So just for some information here to start off with, the University of Michigan, they did a survey with over 14,000 young college delegates there from 1979 up to 2009, and they noticed a drastic decline in empathy. The survey that they'd done over that whole time was trying to assess the value of compassion. And they had various questions in there or statements in there, and they could tick off between 1 and 5 if they liked it or not. Some of the things like this: I sometimes try to understand my friends better by seeing things from their perspective. That was like a question. I often get strong feelings to help those that are less fortunate than me. Other ones were like, I consider myself soft-hearted, or I get moved about other people's misfortunes. Now, what they noticed in that time from 1979 to 2009, that they came out with the conclusion that we care, get this, 40% less about other people than we did in the 80s.
Wow.
That's horrible.
That's
I know.
crazy.
Sorry.
I know. Look, that's probably the best reaction I've ever had from that kind of statement when you read it, because most people go, "Oh, that's not good." You know what I mean? Like, and the other side of it as well, if we care 40% less for other people, guess what that says? We're actually more obsessed with ourselves 40% more.
That's right. Yeah.
That's even a scary thing. So why is this happening? You could look at many different reasons why it happens. It could be because of social media. It could be because of the rise of selfies and the 500 different ways you can do selfies. It could be,
500,
I don't know. There's
goodness.
a selfie. There's a selfie for everything,
Backwards
really. A backwards selfie I heard the other night. There's a new one out. But there are other ones like with the back camera. It's got to be done with the back camera. There could be things like COVID, isolation. There could be the decline of marriages. There could be...
Oh, COVID was after that, though.
Yeah, exactly. But there could be many different reasons why we get that, I think what sums it up the most is this analogy from Colonel Sanders from KFC.
Oh, yes.
Now one
The man
Colonel
to always turn to.
I know. The Colonel Sanders, he was on a flight once and there was a baby up the back crying, and the mum could not get the baby to calm down. So Colonel Sanders went up the back and said, "Do you mind if I just nurse your baby a little bit?" So he took the baby, rocked the baby, and the baby fell asleep.
Oh.
At the end of the flight, a passenger come up to the Colonel and said, "Thank you so much for doing that for us." And the Colonel said this, "I didn't do it for us, I did it for the baby."
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You see,
Yeah.
the analogy is that there can be so many different reasons why, but it is a slow decay of the heart of humanity. We just don't have empathy or care for anyone. And in 2 Timothy 3 verse 1, there's this great prophetic insight. It says this: there will be terrible times in the last days. People will become lovers of themselves.
Yeah.
Lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, without love. And further on it says, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God. And I hope I'm not in that 40% that has lost compassion for people. Jesus, over 12 different occasions just in the New Testament, Jesus operated in deep compassion. This compassion that comes from within your belly, that I just need to be, helping somebody. Or it's not so much even just bringing out a food parcel. It's giving a hand up, like I bring everything that the kingdom is into your life. So something to think about, something to ponder over. I hope we're not the 40% that just care more about ourselves than others. And this is the day we're living in. So I hope my heart is not going down that avenue where I'm becoming a lover of myself more than a lover of others. Because if I want to seriously walk in the footsteps of Jesus, I need to understand what compassion is, because he walked in it all the time.
Yeah, brilliant.
So let's think about that and see if we're compassionate or not.
Okay, that's a good
Have
one
a
to
great
think
day.
about. Our word for champions today.
Yeah. Very good.